Okay, so let's do a search for Mr. Bean's Mini, 1969 Mini with the word BluePrint on the end. Nice and simple. Stop the accents. Speaking of which, I shall try to keep my accent to a minimum. People do find it hard to understand our accent. Here we go. Mini Cooper, Countryman. Decent size there also, 144821. Okay, right click, save image as. I've already created a folder in my blueprints folder, and we just call that BP for blueprints. Right, and then go to the folder it's saved in. Right click, open with. I'll do a Photoshop one first, and then I'll do a Blender one. Photoshop one's nice and quick. Okay, load that. Okay, so in Photoshop, if you go to View and make sure you have extras on, and rulers, I believe, which is your rulers obviously, but in here, what you can do is click on the line and drag a line down. There we go. And same again. So basically just lining up each of these lines. Now here is a problem straight off. It's apparently taller at one side than it is here. We'll put that extra line in there anyway. And the bottom for the top view. And drag that down slowly. There we go. And that one there, and then from the left we drag these ones in also. Nice to the front. Oh, actually do that side one first. There we go. Whatever accent this is now. That one again. And the same for the rear. Same for the rear again. There we go, that's that one. Right, this, as we can see, is... Ooh, do we go by the number plate? Yes, we'll just do the number plate. I think that might affect the size. Actually, we'll just drag that back. Press V to move to the front of the bumper and the back of the bumper, which that bit there will be the middle of the car, of course. That one looks like it could move a little bit more forward. There we go. And the same for this one. That looks like they have lined up pretty well anyway. Okay, here we go. Nice and simple. Since that's on, press M for marquee, or this button up here with a square, and make sure it's this line here where those two intersect, and drag a box and it should snap to those lines. Control C to copy, Control N for November for new, press enter, Control V to paste, then V again just to move it, and that should snap in there. There we go, jump, jump, jump. Okay, now Control S to save. That's going to put it back in that folder again, and let's pick PNG, since it's a blueprint, and just call that side. Enter. Okay with that. Close that one off. No, we don't want to save it, so N, and then again M for marquee. Right, this time I'm just noticing these aren't quite in the right place. V to move them again. There we go, and that one possibly a little more. Right, so, and that one down a little bit, I suppose. Yes, that looks good. Okay, so marquee. M. Drag again. Control C to copy. Control N for new. Let's degree of that. Press enter. Control V to paste. V to move. have to drag it around, and then there it's snap in. There we go, and for some reason that's gave a bit of a gap. That'll be okay. And we'll line it up in Blender in a moment. So again, Control S, and to PNG, again another BP, and that was front, I believe, and agree with that. Close that. No, we don't need it, and then M for marquee again. Right, yeah, that's why that was my mistake. So V, just move this back up. Check that side. Oh, it's looking like that isn't rotated correctly. But these are in here. Line them up slightly better. There we go. Better. Sorry. M for marquee. Drag it again. There we go. Oh, that looks like it snaps there underneath also. Right, so Control C to copy. Control N for new. Press Enter to agree with that. Control V to paste. V to move. Let that snap into there. And Control S to save. PNG. It's another blueprint, so BP. And we'll give that a rear. And agree. Close. No, we don't need it. M for marquee. Zoom out of it. Right, so this one is at the bumper, and I think that might need adjusted slightly again. There we go, and just line that up with the front wing. Okay, marquee, and top corner, drag down bottom left, bottom right, oops, Control C, copy, Control N new, agree with that, enter. Control V to paste, V to move, let's snap in, and Control S to save, and then PNG, same again, another BP, and, oh, that's top view, top, do it, there we go, saved. Right, I don't need these anymore, so we'll just minimize, I suppose. There we go, have them all separate now. Okay, next we shall put these into Blender.